Just hours after they are born, baby cows are taken from their mothers and they are never to see them again. I'm here to talk to you today about why we should stop eating dairy and supporting the industry. This industry is harmful to not only female cows, but male cows as well. I'm credible in this topic because I haven't eaten dairy in over 2 years and I've done extensive research in this topic. Today we'll be going over the harm and mistreatment that is done to these animals, how we can make changes, and what happens if we do nothing. I do want to warn whoever is listening or watching this video that this can be a sensitive topic for some people as it does deal with the mistreatment of animals. But without further ado, let's dive in. These cows are in horrible conditions and we need to help them. I want you to imagine this. You've just had a child. You hold your child, you love your child, and you build that bond with your child. Hours after their birth, a nurse comes in, takes your baby, and you never see your baby again. This is what happens to female cows in the dairy industry. According to the nonprofit animal advocacy organization Mercy for Animals, cows are forcibly impregnated, which is a highly invasive and stressful procedure repeated about every 12 months. So these cows are forced to be pregnant and they don't even get to keep their babies. Many people may not know how this relates to them, but it's very relevant to our daily lives. If you're drinking milk, there are over 1 million pus-causing cells within a spoonful of milk because of mastitis, a painful udder infection that these cows get because of the hormones and treatments that we inject into them. According to the World Wildlife Fund, dairy cows and their manure produce greenhouse gas emissions, which then further leads to climate change. Therefore, these dairy farmers and what they're doing, it's bad not only for the cows, but also for our environment. And then relating to on a more personal level to us, according to a 2015 study by the Journal of the American Academy of Dermatology, low fat and skim milk are associated with acne. We're at the age where we're very concerned with our complexion and trying to keep our skin clear. And milk is associated with acne. So come on, even more of an incentive to not drink milk. We're the ones to blame for these cows being mistreated. We're the ones who poke them, prod them, inject them, all so we can have a glass of milk. Male cows at a young age, since they're not able to be used for dairy, are killed and slaughtered so that we can have veal. It is our responsibility to reverse the damage that we have done to these animals and to our climate as well. Now that I have possibly scared you and given you maybe a little bit more content for your nightmares, let's look on to how we can help and the changes we can make. Rather than buy milk, look for alternatives at the store. There's almond milk, cashew milk, soy milk, oat milk, and endless other options. When we buy less of this dairy milk or other dairy products, we're lowering the demand, which then leads to farmers not needing to produce as much milk or other products. So then they're mistreating less animals. This is wasteful also, the industry, because 48 gallons of water are needed for 1 8-ounce glass of milk. It gets even worse for 1 ounce of cheese as 56 gallons of water are needed. By not having a glass of water at milk or a glass of milk at breakfast or a slice of cheese at lunch, you are saving 104 gallons of water. Many of you may be hesitant to make this change, and I know cheese is a huge thing for a lot of people, but there are so many options. For those of you who drink coffee, there are endless creamers and endless flavors, vanilla, hazelnut, and many others. And then one of our most powerful women in the world, Ellen DeGeneres, she doesn't eat dairy either. I want you to fast forward a few years. Our rivers are polluted, our ozone layer is even more depleted, and we could have stopped this or slowed down these changes just by making swaps at the grocery store. We have the power to help. We contribute to the mistreatment of these animals by supporting the industry when we buy these dairy products. Cows are attached to cold metal machines and they suffer. But we can make these changes. We can help just by making simple changes at the grocery store. We have the power to help. I want to review about what we went over today. We went over the mistreatment of cows in the industry, how we can change or what changes we can do, and what happens when we don't make the effort to do these changes. Next time we're at the store, just look for options. To the left at the yogurt section, there's always dairy-free alternatives, and they taste pretty good if I say so myself. I haven't eaten dairy in over 2 years. If I can do this, you can definitely do this too. It's not that hard, it's just changes at the grocery store. And now that I've gone over this, I can do it, you can do it, save the cows, save the earth, And save your complexion. Dairy is associated with acne. Come on, guys.